And we're back. Hello,
here
Tom.
now.
You've joined us.
Hello,
Thank you for
everybody.
joining us. How are you doing? You okay?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Did you enjoy the law talk? I'm pretty good, yeah.
I did. I love learning about the law, of course. It's good fun.
What was your favourite part?
My favourite part was you.
Aww. That's sweet. So, we're back. We're playing some CA versus the world for some beautiful Warhammer 1 multiplayer. Are you excited?
I am. I'm just turning off my notifications, so
That's
bear
a
with.
good idea. That's a good idea. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn off blood because we always forget to do that.
That's
So
a
if you
good
would,
idea.
it is a good idea. If you'd like to join us, you can see right there in the top left of the screen. CA versus the world is the lobby name. Lowercase CA is the password. I am also not actually in game at the moment, so you're not going to be able to see that. Let me just turn off my blood. Yep, we're all good. Fantastic.
There it is. I forgot where it was for a bit.
It's on the graphics options.
I never turn it off.
So, you know what happens when we play CA versus the world, Tom?
We win.
Well, apart from that, do you know what happens before we start? Before we start each game,
I've heard of it.
You've heard rumours. If you look to your right now, there is a lovely little table there. Do you want to just bring it out?
Do I need to go get it?
Do you want to just bring it out? Just wheel it out for us.
Nice pun on your own name there.
What are you doing? We
Oh,
wheel the
honestly.
table out.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
God. This is what happens when you bring an amateur in. God. Here we go. It's the Wheel of Factions. We're going to be playing some random factions. We're going to be playing against you, the community. But first, let's have a little look at where we're at right now. If we just bring up the leaderboard, we can see the scores. So, Tom, you're not actually looking great at the moment. You need to get some more wins on there.
Yep.
You're going to have to play some games then, aren't you? So,
Yeah, I should really.
let's have a little look. So it's 17-10 at the moment to CA.
That's not bad.
The community needs
We'll
to step their
take it, we'll
game
take
up.
it,
That's
we'll
all I'm
take
saying. So you're looking not great
I'm
with
trying to
3
work
wins
out
and 4 losses.
why my score is that low.
Well, you've been on one community
Yeah,
stream,
and I think I've done
and
one
then you've also
stream
done the
since.
competition as well, the CA grudge match. So I think the fact that you lost against Darren, and then you've also got maybe a loss against someone else on the community stream. It's just peaked it up. Just peaked it up.
We
you
did.
know?
I've forgotten the password.
You've forgotten the password.
What is
It's
it?
lowercase CA. It's on the screen. Look.
It is in caps on the screen.
It is on caps on the screen, to be fair. But that is Guy's fault and not ours. So,
Oh my goodness, everything just broke.
Guy's just dropped something as well. Guy, what are you doing?
Oh.
Oh, it was Jess, to be fair. So, first and foremost, let's get the Wheel of Faction spinning, and let's find out who we're going to be playing as. Are you ready? I think we need to move it back a tiny bit. There we go.
Yeah.
So,
Here you go. We're fine. We're fine.
are we hoping for anyone? I'm going to play the first game, am I?
Yeah, you go first.
Who are we hoping for? Who do you reckon?
I think you want dwarfs,
I want dwarves.
but you're not going to get it. You're not going to get. You're going to get wood elves. You're going to get wood elves.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's time to spin the Wheel of Factions. Beastman. Okay. Now, for anyone who's watched the stream before, they may have picked up on the fact that I'm not very good at playing the Beastmen. But I always lose the first one, so it's fine. It's
You
fine.
can't cop out with that.
No. It just means that we've got less pressure on our shoulders.
Your shoulders.
Yeah,
Don't
my
rope me
shoulders.
into this.
My shoulders. So, if anyone has any special tips on playing the Beastmen, please do let us know. Most people just say take lots of Minotaurs with shields, which is good, but maybe something a bit more nuanced.
Yeah.
We've actually got our first competitor coming up. It's JSCH Rag. Shrag. How would you say that?
Yeah, just shrag.
Just
Shrag.
Shrag.
Maybe it's a silent J. Shrag.
Shreg.
Yeah.
Shreg.
Shrag.
Shreg.
We should probably move on from that.
Fantastic. So, I'm going to go with Morgan the Shadowgrave for my lord. We should put our little screen sniping little guide up, and then we can actually talk about some of these beautiful pictures of
big dog.
Dogbert. So we've got Chubby Dogbert here in the top right, and he's gone for a goatee.
That's my favourite version. That's my favourite evolution of Dogbert was chubby goatee. If I had, you should probably be picking your army while we're doing
I
this.
should. You go ahead.
Because that is the whole point in commentating, is that you're picking your army while I commentate on Dogbert. I'm breaking the fourth wall here.
Ooh.
And yeah, that's my favourite version of Dogbert because, I mean, look at him. It's optimum. We need to update these with some pictures. He's you know, he's a busy man. He takes a lot of photos of himself.
He does.
He does.
I'm just talking. The problem is, right? The problem is that he loves the camera. He loves the attention. But also, we've got so many pictures here that we need to talk about that we need to get through all these first before we update it, I think. Because otherwise, we're just wasting great potential of talking about all the horrendous pictures.
There's one in there with a crown on. The mustache is strong. That is a good one. Like, you know, that's up there. But he is. If you ever go out with Dogbert, he takes a lot of photos.
He does.
He always has his camera out.
He'll be taking photos of you as well.
Yep, he's taking a picture of you. He's taking a picture of himself. He's taking a picture of the scenery. If you follow him on Twitter, he's always doing it. Loves the hashtag Too Fast Too Horsham.
He does.
Maybe a bit of overuse.
Can he? So here's what I've got so far. I've got everyone's favourite units. All right. I've got Morga the Shadowgrave, who has regen.
Yep,
he's amazing.
Definitely.
2 Gorballs, who both have Slaughterer's Call.
Yep.
And then I've got 3 units of Minotaurs with Shields. Now, I've got about 4 grand to play with on top of that. So let's have a little look at the chat, see if anyone's got any suggestions. Minotaurs, you can never have enough Minotaurs. We've done that.
Full Centaur army. It's another option.
Full Centaur army is an option. Don't think it's a great option, but it is an option.
I do want to say something.
Yep.
Otis Time did point that when I had my drink, pinky out.
Pinky out. You're too posh, aren't you?
It was on purpose. It wasn't on purpose, pinky out, but it had to be done.
All right. Well, let's have a little look at what else we can put in. I do like Centaurs, to be fair. They are a pretty good cab. They're people knock them, but they can do the business.
They are. Beastmen's probably my least played faction, to be honest.
They're very difficult. Like
they are.
The problem is, right, I haven't got a strong like core unit. You know, like I haven't got that front line that's gonna just take that damage whilst I can flank or whatever. Yep. So I think I'm gonna have to just go for some Ungor herds on top of that maybe. And you can get quite a few of these for quite a lot of
cheap,
cash for you. So I'm probably gonna have to
use up all your money there.
I'm gonna have to take off one of these Minotaurs because they're pretty expensive.
I think you need an extra Gorbal.
An extra Gorbal. That's another like 1,300 though. That's pretty much the end of the army. I think I should go for numbers here.
Okay.
I'm actually tempted to go for a group of harpies to single out any goblin big bosses, just in case they're casting some nasty magic on me. And then I also kind of want to take some Razorgores maybe? It's tough.
Now, Igmame, I'm going to pronounce it, in the chat said, any information about Warhammer 2. Now, yesterday, we revealed the Lizardmen roster.
We did.
And where can people find that, Wills?
You can find that on the forums. We also did a complete live stream where we talked through it in depth on our Facebook. So if you pop over to Facebook, you can watch that whole video. It's got Joey on it, who was just with us.
She was.
And they talk quite in depth about what units we're going to be seeing and what they're good for. We've also just had our lore talk, so if you missed that, wait for the stream to end. You can watch that back. That'll be good.
For sure.
Lots of information coming out at the moment.
All the information.
Not so all of it. Nice little bit of video for you to watch.
Yeah.
Good times.
Now, have you done? Are you done now? Can we fight people?
I think I should put a Razorgore chariot on, but I can't afford one, so I'm just going to get some more Centaurs. How's that? And then I'm going to level them up.
I mean, you do you.
All right, that'll do. That's fine. I'm gonna get wrecked, but let's do it. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready to get wrecked. Are you ready?
Sure. Yeah.
Laurie says, "Can you move your mic away from your nose because you're breathing like Brainy from Hey Arnold?" There you go. Other cartoons are available.
I wouldn't even say that was that close to my nose, but apparently
Which one was Brainy?
Apparently, I'm quite nasal.
Which one was Brainy?
Brainy? I don't know. I think she made that up.
It's Grace, just 90s kids.
I can't remember.
I've actually got a lot of Vanguard deployment here, you know. I wonder if that's worth... Maybe I should just go for that rush.
You always say that and you always fail.
Well, okay, yeah, that's fair. But, right, the problem is that these guys aren't going to last long if I'm coming up against like some Doom Diver catapults or something. Their leadership's too weak to just walk through that. So I think I should just try and get close, you know. Although the other problem I run into there is that all of my big hitters are now out of the action. So I reckon I'll keep my front line back, yeah. Keep my front line back to about here. I've got those Minotaurs.
Lost where you are now. There we go.
So we're coming up against a green skin army. Should I be worried? Is it looking dangerous?
I'm not telling you.
Yeah, but
I've got to give them
me
a fair
hint.
fight. No,
You know?
I mean we're on the same team, but I've got to give them a fair fight.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to be okay.
Is that your theory?
This is going to be the first. This is going to be the first Beastmen win. I'm calling it. Let's have a look at the numbers.
Confident.
So they're not actually. They've not got that many troops. I haven't got any anti-large, which worries me. Apart from, I think the Sentinels have a bit of anti-large.
Do you feel? Do you
No.
feel? Do you feel confident?
No,
going
not
into
at all.
this?
Not at all. But let's find out what happens. I think I'm ready. Let's do this. Oh dear. Come on then.
Love the harpies. I'm
You
a big
do.
fan of the bats and the harpies,
Well, you literally your tactic is to take some bats and hope for the best, right?
and it does work.
It does work.
The bats killed that entire artillery unit once.
That's true.
Remember that battle?
Everyone remembers that battle. That was a battle for the ages.
It really was.
So we've actually got some more questions on the chat. It looks like it's just Grace and Laurie just
Asking the questions.
just chatting about you, to be honest.
Oh,
About your
what
heavy
are they
breathing. Oh my god, we started. Okay, right. Let's have a little look. We've got an Orc War Boss. We've also got 2 Goblin Big Bosses. Interesting. Okay.
Ooh,
So we're going to move this front lane
they're a big
forward.
fan of the Savage Orcs.
Well, they've gone for numbers, right?
A lot of Savage Orcs
okay.
here.
I actually have the cavalry advantage here, so we should try and push that.
Oh, I see some squigs hiding around.
You see some squigs? Where are the squigs?
Some cheeky squigs.
Oh god, they're hiding in the unit. Oh, that is cheeky. Oh god, squigs are a monster. They're difficult to deal with.
Look at those squigs. They love it.
They actually haven't got any range, so these harpies are pretty much safe.
And they've got no flying, so
They've
harpies
gone-
can do as they wish.
They've gone a bit strange here. They're definitely coming after my cav. I think like
Also got some goblin big bosses on spiders.
interesting.
These little champs.
Okay. Well, at the moment, these harpies can pretty much just come after these big bosses, but they are just sitting next to their war boss. Is the only thing. Let's get rid of these night goblin archers, which I've just discovered, because they're going to start shooting me down. We've also got these guys, and I'm just going to have to keep moving forward, otherwise they're just going to keep shooting into me.
So now, have they got any? Are they just Savage Orcs, isn't it?
Yeah, they've not gone for any sort of big hitters and like melee wise,
No.
so we should be all right on that front.
They've got some trolls kicking around. I mean,
Oh, here we go. Goblin Wolf Riders coming in.
so they did have some archers, but what are they doing with them? It's a
Well,
weird
one of them's
style.
just been taken out by my
Yeah,
harpy
I've
unit now.
witnessed.
So they're pretty much running now. I can bring in my cav just to worry them a bit. Now let's get these units in. So we've not actually played against this guy before. This is G-Strag. I've not played against him before. I don't recognise him myself. So we have no idea what kind of tactics he's going to go for. At the moment, I'm still confused, to be honest.
Got a nice little charge here. Just making some contact.
Now, my Lord and my Minotaurs have actually chased after that unit, so I need to get them over there. These squigs are going to be difficult to deal with. They're going to do a lot of damage to my front line, because
Their
they are
cav.
pretty weak.
They're coming for a cav charge into this little melee here.
Whereabouts?
Wrecked.
They've gone for a strange... They've gone straight into the back of their own troops there, which isn't really going to do much for
Your
them.
men are routing in the middle, though.
Yeah, well, they've just got like one unit against like 2 stacks. It's not going to be great for
Yeah,
them.
that battle has lost few. That's always the thing I've struggled with Beastmen is the low morale.
Yeah, they've got like they just don't have a front line unless you spend a lot of money on it. All right.
Gorbel is of course doing a good job in there.
Yeah, I think these guys are routed now, so I'm just going to bring them out. These harpies have gone after their big boss.
But their cav are going for another charge. Oh no, they're back down at last minute. Probably not a good decision. Harpies wrecking shop.
This is
See-
already looking pretty deadly.
I don't know. He's still got a big bulk in the middle. He's carved you in half.
Yeah. No, I mean it's looking bad for me.
Okay, good.
I'm not feeling confident. Okay. I've got to make sure that I'm picking my fights here. One thing I can do...
Oh, some of their men are out though.
One thing I can do is this. Spawn some Chaos Spawn right in the middle there.
Where have you spawned them? Oh, I see them.
They're going to hit.
Love these guys.
They're going to destroy those. Well, actually, no, they're going to do really badly, apparently. I was hoping they were going to do quite a lot of damage, but I've not really put them in a great place, to be honest.
Probably amongst the Savage Orcs, not the place for them.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're actually running out of men now, you know.
This is quite even.
Yeah.
Everyone's just running away.
My problem is that I don't really have a strong line now. And I'm going to bring some of my troops back in, but I don't really have, like... It's gone full blob.
Yeah, we've gone full blob. But he should start flanking around you, but your harpies you're not using. Your harpies are just chilling.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to target those.
Any weak
Might go
units.
after that cav there. No, these guys...
you can delay the cav. Because their Wolf Riders are going to charge you in the back.
These guys are pretty much still routing here. So I think for those, I'm just going to have to hope that they can do the business. That's them dealt with now.
Your Centaurs, yeah, doing a good job. So now you need to flank into the back of them.
Yeah, here
Probably
we go.
the other side, I would have said.
Well, this is where most of their bulk is, though, right?
No.
I don't think it is, you know.
The other side of this wall is a whole ton of Savage Orcs just standing
Tell you
about.
what, let's get those two in, and then my big unit here can go around the other side. We've got that war boss still. And some trolls as well. I didn't even see those guys. Do you know what? This is still quite even. I'm not entirely sure where this is going to go.
Oh, yeah, that charge is going to do some good there. That Centaur charge.
Bang. That's done a big morale hit to them as well.
It has. They've got some trolls rejoining the fight, though. And their cav are sitting on the outside. Need that micro. I need to practice that micro.
Micro's a big deal. It's a big deal. You can win and lose a fight based on how much you're paying attention.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
We're getting a lot of routing now. Their leadership's not looking great.
Isn't your Gorbles? They're both still alive? Where are they?
Yeah, they're about half and quarter health.
I see him.
I've got about 25 seconds until I get another unit of Chaos Spawn to come help.
Now I would say he's got a lot of men that are.
I think I need to chase down these routers.
Get in, yeah, that's probably the best use for your Centaur. Your Centaurs. But the bulk of his army does seem to be gone.
I'm kind of ignoring their war boss at the moment because I feel like he's just going to take so much damage that it's going to be a waste of time. Centaurs I need to pull out now and start charging down these guys.
He's taken no damage so far, that war boss. But it's not looking good for him. Surrounded by Gorbles.
Yeah, it's not a nice Sunday afternoon, is it? Being surrounded by Gorbles.
I mean, depends who you are, really.
Depends what you're into. My recharge is blocked on that. I think that's because of the war bosses. See, now it's just a straight up slug match. And all they've got left is...
he's got a lot of Savage Orcs on the hill, though. He's getting them back in now. He's getting them back involved, but it's not looking good for him.
No.
You kill this lord.
I think this is it.
You might have done it. How am I getting salty, Big Moose? I'm not even playing. I'm just commentating.
Tom getting a bit salty there. What about? I don't know what he's on about. If anything, I would be salty, to be honest. I don't know where this unit's gone. There he is.
You need that Centaur charge. They're standing still. There we go, look at that.
You're going to try and flank around with these guys.
That's what you wanted.
Now I'm just going to have to target that lord.
Yep, it's not looking good for him though. Yep.
I see it, they're routing again already.
Savage Orcs are routing.
They're broken.
Boss is breaking.
I think that's it. Bang, that is my first ever win with Beastmen.
Congratulations.
I need to save that army. That was a weird orc army though to go against.
It was a weird orc army.
A lot of Savage Orcs where leadership's not great on those guys.
He took a lot of Savage Orcs, which makes me think he thought you were going to take way more large.
Hmm.
You didn't.
Interesting. Oh well, thank you for playing.
Did alright.
Just shrag. Right, so where's most of his money gone?
One of his squig herds got 100 kills.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had more than one,
there?
to be honest. So my MVPs there were the Centaurs. They carried their weight quite a lot.
They did. I think he probably should have taken some Black Orcs.
Yeah.
Probably would have done him some good.
Yeah, I had no armor piercing apart from those gore balls. All right. Thanks very much for playing. We're going to kick you out now and get someone else in. We'll open up the slots so that we can prioritise people who haven't played before. It's now 1-0 to CA. GG. Let's have a little look at the chat. Anything interesting going on? No?
We've discovered what I was apparently being salty at, which was your remark about needing good micro to win battles. But I said it first. You weren't listening, Big Moose.
So please come join us. The lobby is CA versus the world. Password is lowercase CA. You can find us on the multiplayer lobby. And we've already got 2 people coming in. We've got Phoenix of Radiation, I believe. Yeah, and Viking. Now I don't recognise either of those. Are you joining?
You're against 2 people. What's going on?
Oh, we're just picking someone.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm
first of all,
as to what you were doing.
most important thing is that we need to spin the wheel and find out who we're playing as. So
thanks, Gunwood. Gunwood said GG Tom. Thanks.
GG.
I think it was my help. My I gave you a morale boost.
Yes, that was it. You boost my morale so much. Just that chirpy face. Right, who we hoping for?
I think you're going to get Empire.
You think I'm going to get Empire?
But based on that, last time I guessed Wood Elves and you got Beastmen. So if I say Empire, I think you'll get Wood Elves.
All right, here we go. Let's spin the Wheel of Factions. That is greenskins. Just greenskins.
Just.
No, I had a good time with greenskins last time.
I'm a big fan of the greenskins.
I do like greenskins, so let's pop them in. Now, I'm not sure we've played either of these guys. So let's spin the wheel and find out who we're going. So let's say if it's, how many we've got? We've got 3, right? And we've got your chin in the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can't really divide that by 3. That's a bit
I was thinking
annoying.
you could. Well, the thing is, we've got 2 vampire factions. I was gonna say whichever one it landed.
Well, if
it'd be risky.
Here we go. If we get dwarves, we're playing him.
We didn't. But like that worked
What
really
are we closer
well.
to? We're closer to the vampire counts. All right. So let's say that this half is Phoenix and this half is Vikings.
Okay.
So we're going to be playing against
Can you remember which side you said was which?
Phoenix. We're going to be playing against Phoenix. So
Sorry,
stay tuned.
else.
Thank you for attempting to get in the game. Please keep trying to join, and we'll put you in. So let's see. We're going against the vampire counts, who are very difficult to play against. Very difficult to play against
because they've got bats, which we all know are the best unit.
Exactly. Bats are pretty much the hardest as nails unit in all of the Warhammer universe.
Best value for money, I feel.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm not sure I want to go flying because they've pretty much got the best flying roster in the game, the vampire counts, personally.
No ranged, of course.
No ranged, yeah. Maybe I should focus on that then. So let's have a little look. So we've got some skills.
Because you do like the greenskins, don't you? You are a fan.
Yeah,
of them.
greenskins are cool. Do you know what? I didn't play a lot of greenskins, and then I had that one stream battle where I was like, "Oh, I'll give them a go," because we got them on the wheel, and I was like, "These guys are awesome." Actually,
I love the greenskins.
Like they're really quite powerful. So we're going to keep Warg, we're going to keep Foe Seeker just in case he gets in any trouble. We've also got some spells to pick from, which is fun. I'm not going to go with any damage spells, but I'm going to get some anti-armor. Don't need to bother about leadership. Don't need to bother about terror as well. I think, actually, they're going to blob up. Maybe we should go for damage spells. Maybe we should. So, yeah. All right. I like that.
Now, I'm going to be interested to see if they take any zombies, because I am of the opinion never take in zombies.
Yeah?
Because you're better off taking in a necromancer with just the zombie skill.
Well, that's true, but then you get like a steady flow of zombies, whereas you can just have like that massive swarm.
I just feel like it's a waste of money.
Thing is about expendable units, zombies don't rout.
That is true. They've got no need.
Exactly.
They're just going back in the ground. They were there earlier.
So we're going to take a goblin big boss. We're going to put him on a spider. He's going to have...
What are you going to do?
Wait, no, it's not a big boss, sorry. That was the wrong one, a shaman. He's going to have...
Some would say shaman.
Some would say shaman, yeah. Not all people, because some people are correct.
Someone's called for doom divers. Now, I think we should do some doom divers.
Doom divers are great, and they've got no range, right?
And you can control them, which is the best bit.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
That is my favourite bit.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. All right, so we're gonna go for.
And you're against that. This is the perfect time to bring some Doom Divers.
It is the perfect time to bring some Doom Divers. I'm
This
gonna go
could
for
win
Itchy Nuisance. I'm gonna go for Sneaky Stabbing on this guy.
Barrel 02, because I mean there was one barrel before him, maybe even two. He's the second or third barrel.
Well, yeah, technically because it would be barrel and then barrel one and then barrel two.
You
right?
know it.
So this is actually the third barrel. So
he's recommended that you put some Doom Divers in there.
Okay, so we're gonna get some Doom Divers.
How much are they?
Well, I can get Hammer of Gork for 800.
No, Doom Divers.
Yeah.
No, that's a Doom Diver.
Yeah?
That's the Badger.
You
Yeah,
reckon? All right.
100%.
They're
Just
good.
one.
They are pretty good, to be fair. Then we should have some like ranged cav, I think. So maybe some like Forest Goblin Spider Riders.
Don't forget that Squig's just got 100 kills against you as well.
Squigs are amazing. I was already taking Squigs in my mind before we'd even like gotten greenskins.
Because that was a recommendation from Kim, a name that I can't.
Julius
Simmons?
asks, can Vlad Mass Vanguard in MP? No, that is only a campaign buff. Can you imagine that if you could do that in multiplayer?
Probably
that would be hard to fight against.
would be.
We've also got the Ragnarok Queen. They don't tend to take anti-large, the vampire counts.
Trying to rack my brain. Don't think so. I do like the Ragnarok Queen, but quite expensive.
It is very expensive. You can't just go for a standard Ragnarok.
Now, are you going to take Black Orcs, or are you going to go for some big uns instead?
Well, I think I'll take the Crimson Killers, just because I always think you should have at least one regiment of renown.
I don't take the Crimson Killers, really.
Yeah?
No.
I'm going to go for some Orc big uns as like
good.
my standard like
a little wall
battle
of those.
line. Yeah, 5 of those I think, because they're not too expensive for what they do. And then we need some ranged. So we're going to
put some ranged in there as well.
Yeah, we're going to go for some Night Goblin archers. Sorry.
Have you got anything to? Have you got any anti-armor to handle the Graveguard?
Well, we've got the Squigs who are armor piercing.
Yep. No, so they're not.
We've got the Crimson Killers who are armor piercing. The Doom Diver catapults aren't actually armor piercing. Goblin Rock Lobbers are.
That is key. I feel like that is probably the.
I think I'm going to go for the Rock Lobbers.
No, they're too fun. Doom Divers.
I mean, fun's good, but also winning is fun. So yeah, that's my logic. All right.
I wouldn't know. I've never.
I'm going to take more Squigs. I'm going to take 4 units.
You're telling them they are. You shouldn't say the numbers. That gives away your game. That ruins.
I'm going to take 20 Squigs.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, good.
Fixed it.
And then maybe a little bit more armor piercing if we go for like a unit of Black Orcs, and we also have.
I just want to note something. I'm going to interrupt you there. Emru 7, just give up typing. Like, look at his typing.
Beware the blood. Blood Knights are Kumin Kong.
It's all wrong. Just stop there. Like,
we know what you're saying. Don't worry. Yeah, Blood Knights are a worry. They are anti-large. They're the strongest, pretty much the strongest cav unit in the game, and they are quite difficult to deal with. Maybe we need some anti-large as well. So
I think you need more armor piercing. I suppose you've got a lot of Squigs now.
I'm going to veto one of those big orc units.
Big orc units.
Big orc biggins. And we're going to go for some anti-large. The only real anti-large they have, as far as
Savage Orcs
are the goblins.
Are Savage Orcs not? Savage. Yeah. Go right.
What?
Right.
What?
Right.
What?
Are they not Savage Orcs?
No. They're
I
not
don't think
anti-large.
they were.
They're frenzied, but that's about it.
Why did I think they were?
There's not really many options for anti-large when you're playing as the orcs, to be honest.
You could get one more artillery.
I could get one more artillery. That would be
You could
quite
go
fun.
for the artillery that you actually want, opposed to the fun one, because some people don't want to have fun all the time.
All right, look, I'll take a Doom
Yes.
Diver catapult as well.
There you go.
Okay, and then we'll also have
You got 400 left.
400. Maybe I should just tank out my big.
I think you could probably lose either one unit of Squigs or one of the Archer units.
I'm going to take 2 Archer units. So I'll drop one of the Squigs, and then I'll take another bigger unit, and then I'll probably level them up. How does that sound? I think that looks pretty good. And then hopefully, no, not quite. We'll
Right,
level
are
these
you
guys.
ready?
Wait.
I hope Phoenix is ready.
Oh, whatever. Let's do it. All right, I'm done. Let's go. So hopefully Phoenix hasn't been listening to that entire thing, but let's see what happens.
Emerouge has gone for the excuse that he's just woken up, or she has just woken up.
So
Jashrag
says more squigs, hide them in your line. That didn't actually work for you, Jashrag, so I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
They got a lot of kills.
They did do a lot of kills, but I've seen
100 kills is pretty strong.
Yeah, for 500 as well. That's cost effective.
'Tis indeed.
Yeah, maybe. Well, we've got quite a few to play with as well. Maybe we should just like hide them in the line then. Right, here we are. Oh, that was a quick load. We do appreciate people with good PCs. All right, here we go. Right, we've got a line of big uns here. Okay. I'm going to move these two over and just pop our Black Orc contingent in the middle.
Love the Black Orcs.
Because they are our big money killers. They're going to armor pierce. They're going to do the business for us, basically, right? Then, just to get that bit of armor piercing, we're going to shove a unit of squigs in this bit of the line. And in this bit of the line. Yeah, you following me? You following me? Love the shot, by the way.
I'm just admiring these orcs. Look at them. Look at the champs.
We are then
this beautiful man
going to have our siege weapons.
He's got a nose piercing, very fashionable.
Nice, nice.
They did it. They kind of invented that.
I don't know if they invented it.
They didn't, but you know what
septum piercings is what you mean, yeah? So we're going to put that guy there, that guy there, and I think that might just do the business for us. I'm feeling confident, you know? I'm feeling
now,
good.
I'm hoping that you are going to take a bit of time out to control a couple of Doom Diver shots.
I'll definitely do a couple of Doom Diver shots, because we're going to be waiting for them to come after us,
That's
right?
true, because they've got to push you.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Alright, so here's our front line. And then we've also got squid contingent here. We've got our ranged contingent here. And then Big Boss can be part of Group 1. Okay.
Oh, now this is interesting.
It's gone for a
you
strange
don't get
build.
to find this out yet. I'm not going to tell you it yet, but I think I don't know.
That is
I don't want to give it away.
Commentary.
We've started. Okay, right. Basically,
oh my
a lot of zombies. Do you now understand what I'm saying?
Knights, Blood Knights.
Yeah, but now look at the other side.
Knights.
Look at the left. It's just zombies and skeleton warriors.
All right. Well, first of all,
there go the Doom Divers. Now control them. You need to control them.
First of all, I need to deal with this cav contingent, right? Because they're going to be deadly.
Your artillery are firing at the wrong people. I'm going to put that out there.
No, they're firing over at the Black Knights now. Blood Knights, rather.
Okay, good.
So, yeah, that's going to be hard to deal with. Now, these guys are anti-infantry, so I probably don't want to have my...
Here they come.
This is going to be difficult. I'm going to have to target Isabella as well. They've also got a black coach, which I'm going to have to deal with. Oh, that's a big bit of damage on those Blood Knights there.
Love them.
Love them. No, to be honest, I'm not worried about... I'm not worried about these, like... What should we call it? This front line on the left here at all. I pretty much just want to focus on these cav. Because that's what I'm worried about, you know? That's what's going to deal most of the damage.
Their front line is actually not really a front line. It seems to be more of a distraction.
Yeah.
From this cav. This cav is where where you're going to be messed up. Your squigs are ready. Your artillery is not being useful at all anymore.
Problem is that I've got very mobile targets to shoot against here, so they're going to struggle to like line up a shot.
You should probably change where they're aiming though, to the bulk of that.
Yeah, just take them out.
Rubbish army. Yeah, just at the skeleton warriors, because these guys, you can't hit them anymore. You probably want to turn your men round as well.
Problem is, like, how many do you turn around? You know,
all of them.
Oh, these guys are bugging now, aren't they? All right, okay, here we go.
Archers didn't even get a look in.
Yeah, this is not the build I was expecting at all.
He's done. I've got a lot of respect for this. Your artillery is down. He's raised some zombies on the rest of your artillery. He's doing this. He's playing you like a fiddle. I'd be scared if I was you, but here they go. Oh, the Doom Divers are so cool.
Here we go. I've been completely surrounded now.
You have. So he is raising zombies. So your artillery is dead. All of your ranged is gone, and now you've turned around to face all of his cav, which probably was the right decision. But his zombies and skeleton warriors are about to flank you.
I've just dropped,
and he's pulled the men away.
I've just dropped a vortex on his Blood Knight.
Yeah, but I think it's not looking good for you, Wheels.
Look, it's going to be a difficult battle. I accept that, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
He's gone for the classic tactic of retreat.
Hammer and anvil.
Yeah, the old hammer and anvil. Getting that charge bonus. Now you're just fighting this wall of nothingness. These zombies and skeleton warriors.
Thing is, though, right? Yeah, like they're not a big deal. You know, they're not going to do that much.
They distract you. Your squigs are getting involved, though. The champs, they're going to be the real MVPs.
I mean, I've got one unit left because they just got torn to pieces. They're going to continue to try and kite me here.
They really are.
Turn of face there.
Although, what are these? Okay, so your Black Orcs. Oh, you were about to make it and they've run off. Did you line your Black Orcs up at the back, or did you rotate them round to hit the cav?
Well, some of them rotated, some of them were still facing, I think.
Okay. Your archers are back in the game, though.
Yeah, archers are coming up against this big blob now.
Some of your men are starting to rout. That's not good.
Yeah, this is difficult. This is really difficult.
He's done well here.
All right, I'm gonna have to drop some more spells here.
Dragon Slayer says it's time for the warg.
It's time for the warg.
Warg.
All right.
And Dalius was right though. Zombies don't look so useless now. It's true.
Zombies are great, man. Don't underestimate.
I never dissed them. I said I just take necromancers to spawn them instead.
Yeah, I mean, look,
you
you are doing the same thing essentially.
Yes, yeah, same tactic, but just different method of delivery.
These blood knights are so strong. They must have been pretty expensive.
They're taking a lot of damage. Well, that's why he just had, like, he only had 4 units of zombies and four units of skeleton warriors. He wasn't crazy, and the rest of it was just pure blood knights.
I've been torn to pieces here.
How do you feel about it?
Completely against what I was expecting.
This is it. You're done. It's game over.
I mean, I'm just going to try kill Isabella, I guess. Like, what else can you do in this situation?
No, there's not even a way to say. Well, he currently outnumbered. The balance of power is a bit out of skew because of the mass of zombies there are.
Yeah, but that's taken into consideration.
Of course,
though.
yeah. But I feel like it's not like.
I feel like there's nothing left for me to do here.
Not really. Your Orc Biggins are your largest unit that are left, and I mean, not. The
I had nothing
Black
to deal
Orcs
with
got
these.
annihilated. Where are your Black
cav.
Orcs? They're completely dead.
I've got
Almost.
my regiment of renown left, barely, and then apart from that,
Where
it's
are
just
they?
Biggins.
Oh well, they're in here being champs.
I think that's the end of it. That's it. That's done. GG.
Bloody Hound said the real problem was the lack of goblins in your army.
I don't think it is.
Goblins aren't.
I mean, they would have been torn to shreds by that Blood Knight charge. That was hard. That was a tough battle.
You just got smashed.
Look, I mean,
is this Phoenix of Radiation's first game?
As far as I'm aware, it's the first time I've played against him, definitely. But yeah, it's
He
difficult.
annihilated you.
Difficult.
Showed
Showed
you up.
I'd like to point out that the Crimson Killers got 422 kills. Though.
Not bad.
They were worth the cash.
Also going to point out that your why have I forgotten their name?
Doom Divers.
Doom Divers got more kills than the Rock Lobbers.
Well,
Just
yeah.
Just saying. Just saying.
I mean, there's a lot.
Squigs, one unit got 61 kills, the others just melted.
Do you know what the strange thing is that like I actually lost a lot less troops than the Von Carsteins did, but they were just pushing so much leadership damage that it really made it difficult to keep my line. And I mean, I basically didn't have a line; they were just getting crushed in between them.
Yeah.
Well, GG Phoenix, thank you for playing. You've gotten yourself a point for the community team. That brings us to 1-1
Does indeed.
Does indeed. Right, let's find out what we're playing as next. What are you thinking? What's coming?
Let's get some dwarves. Have we been? Yeah,
so we've been the Beastmen and we've been the Greenskins. So we've done this.
So
this
naturally,
part.
you would assume we'll be Bretonia next.
You think that's how it's working? Let's find out.
If it does, you're fixing it.
Let's find out when we spin the wheel of factions. Also, if I was fixing it, why would I pick Beastmen first?
You won.
I did win. We are playing as the Empire next. Empire I've actually played quite a bit of, so hopefully we're going to be okay. We're coming up against Viking, who has joined us, and I think we should pop him in there because he did get on the
yeah,
past
that's the second
as well.
one in a row. Yeah, that's
Yeah. So he's playing as the Dwarves. Now he's actually gone for the sub faction where they can pick ethereal heroes.
Dum dum dum.
That's gonna be an interesting one to go up against. So I'm gonna go for Carl Franz on Deathclaw to start with.
Good choice.
I think you should always push the flying units when you're coming up against dwarves. So
now dwarves, are you gonna go for? You could go for the defeat that just killed you with an old hammer and anvil.
It's true. I mean, we might as well push the cab as well because they don't really have a hard counter to it. We're gonna want to take some armor piercing, obviously. So those demigriffs with halberds might be a.
By the way, getting some compliments from Gunwood and Bloody Hounds on the new wheel.
It's a beautiful wheel.
Laurie, of course, who is in chat, CA_Laurie, created it.
Well, not the entire thing.
Well, kind of.
We did get the wheel off a website, so like
other websites are available.
Other websites are available.
Other forms of buying things are.
But then all the beautifying was done by the community team.
Oh, it needs re-gluing. Oh no, it's just been.
I reckon just leave it alone.
I shall.
Obviously, if anyone missed it, the old one's actually out of commission now. It's basically broken. It's got an out of order sign on it. Do you want me to show you? You want to see?
I feel like this is like a piece of memorabilia.
It is. This on the Total War Live Museum. That's going to be the first thing you see.
So why is it out of order?
It doesn't spin properly anymore. It just
That's a good spin.
It just sort of like.
That's a good.
No, there you go. Okay. That's what it does. But it kind of did that from the start, so it wasn't like it was like the most well functioning piece of kit.
So have you picked your army? You all done now?
Yep, Carl Franz on his own. That's what we're doing, right? So I'm going to take some silver bullets as my range contingent.
Good shout.
Also
Big fan of silver bullets.
Also going to have quite a few great swords because they're going to be incredibly important. Some demigriff knights for that armor piercing. I will then also take the regiment or renown version of those guys, and then actually let's take off.
Julius is a big fan of Empire. It says
Empire
some Empire hype here.
We're going to take the great cannon as well.
Needs more glitter.
We're also going to change map.
You're telling everyone we're meant to be hiding it, and you're just reading out what
you're picking.
Yeah,
but you know, let's find a nice pretty map.
Apparently, this needs more glitter. Now, there is a bit of glitter here, and that is it. Pick your army.
All right, God.
Stop getting distracted by my amazing content. Now, there is a bit of glitter on the arrow here, and that's it. I mean, we could glitterify it a bit more. I feel like this could have some maybe Dogbut's face on this.
Maybe.
That could happen. A little cutout of our favourite Dogbut. Maybe people could vote which Dogbut goes on it.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, where am I? Whoa.
We can get like a little face here, like literally in the middle, so that it spins around him, and it's just him going.
I'm just a genius. Just going to put it out there. Yeah, Dogbut's currently not here, and it's fine. He won't know.
Right.
Because he might be watching the stream. What do we think? Do we think Dogbut is watching the stream?
Maybe. Who knows? Who cares?
He probably does. Because I'm sure, like, he loves to hear his own voice. He'll be waiting. He'll be waiting. He knows he will.
All right.
Are you feeling ready yet?
I've actually taken off Carl Franz to get a bit of money, so I've gone for his like generic counterpoint. I'm also then going to take is it Amber Wizard that gives you the healing? I think.
Wizard.
Oh no, Jade Wizard. Sorry. And on him we're going to get some healing power. So we're going to go for some Earthblood.
Frostpaw agrees with me, but he said, I question the logic of covering your army selection, then narrating the choices to your competitor. That's what I just said.
Yeah, but like the thing is, right?
He's right.
Now Dogbut gets salty.
They are right.
Dogbut gets salty when he gets stream sniped. I'm not that fussed, you know.
It's 1-1. You should be getting fussed.
So, have you seen the score for the whole thing though? We've got a bit of wiggle room, you know. We can be a little bit more.
Don't wish it away.
Casual. I'm not wishing
it away. You do that every week, and sooner or later we'll be behind.
Let's just find out what happens. All right. So we've got some cav. Okay, we've got some cav, and now, this is interesting because it's going to be difficult. They're quite expensive, but we've only got 2 of them, so maybe we don't really need to worry about any large. I think I just need some more bulk now.
I think you should lean in further to the computer.
Yeah, about like here. Is that good?
Yep, perfect.
So, yeah, I think we need some more bulk. We've got this guy bringing the spears. We can take these off for a bit more cash. Maybe put them on a Pegasus. Maybe that's a bit.
Is that too much?
Warhorse. That'll do. A warhorse.
Your army doesn't look very strong. I'm gonna put it out there. No one else can see it, but you haven't utilised what you need to be utilising.
What do I need to be
Cav.
utilising? Oh,
Your cav.
I've got two units of cav.
Only 2?
Yeah, but they're strong. They're strong. I mean, anyone who can see that stat sheet right there, that's a strong cav unit. I think we just need some bulk after this. If I get 2 of those guys, and then possibly maybe just level these, you know?
You're going to lose.
I don't think I am.
I'm calling it.
You're calling it?
Yep.
Tell you what, actually, we might as well spend that.
Vikings ready, and so should you be.
So should
ready.
you.
Didn't let me finish.
You didn't let yourself finish. Bang! Look at that. Done.
Go on then.
Done.
Go.
Let's do it.
You finished on 0, which
Let's
I do appreciate.
Look, that's a perfect spend. I think that's a nice balanced army, and I think that's gonna do the job for us. So, anyone who has not watched the stream before, we're going quite a far back actually. We haven't done one in a long time. That's why we're going to push this now. If you've got any replays that you want to send us, that you want us to commentate on, you can send it to the email right at the bottom. So it's twreplays@creativeassembly.com. We'll push that up again towards the end of the stream so you can have another look. Got any interesting battles that you've played, something that you want to show off, let us know. We'll have a look, and hopefully they'll be good, and we can comment on them.
We can all hope.
And then we don't have to play as well, so we can be even lazier.
Even lazier?
I mean, you're just sitting there. I can't wait for you to start
I do
playing.
some nice little cinematic shots. Calm down.
You do
calm
some
down.
nice cinematic shots. So speaking of cinematic, look at this beautiful map we've got here. Nice little hill face. We've got some peaks, some troughs. All of
I
them.
can tell that you did geography to an incredibly high level.
I didn't at all. I
Didn't
hated
you?
geography.
Based on that, the knowledge of land that you were
What,
just
peaks
giving.
and troughs?
Yep, all of them. Yep.
To be honest, the only reason I know what a peak and a trough is because it's a phrase.
Cool story.
There you go.
The coolest of stories.
The
some would
coolest of
say.
stories. So we're just waiting for our Viking friend to load in.
Definitely a different PC to Phoenix.
Yes. Phoenix was bang. But you could tell that Phoenix was a pro gamer.
You've also said bang too many times. You don't want
Bang.
that to become your catchphrase.
Why?
Because you
It's a
don't.
good catchphrase.
Is
What's
it?
wrong with bang? What's your catchphrase? Bats.
Yeah, bats. Bats are the best. Bats forever. That whole phrase.
I'm gonna
including
get
now.
a sheet of a
It's
quote.
really-
just your face like looking really serious at the camera, and then it just says, "Bats are the best. Bats forever." Tom Hawkins,
and this is the
2017.
phrase. I'm saying it now. That is all of it. Bats are the best. Bats forever. Bats.
Amazing. Thank you for that. Right. Here we go. So, let's see. We want to get up on this hill, I reckon. I'm going to try and push the fact that these doors are slow. It's going to take a while for them to get to me. And then I can use this cannon against them to the best ability.
Now you're lining up across the peak. I'm the type of guy that likes to. I like my army to all be on the same side. I have to make it look nice as well.
Well, that's your problem, you know. That's why you're not winning the battles because you're not prioritizing military capability of your lineups.
I don't feel
You're just
like
making it look nice.
I don't feel like I've had enough battles to make the stats count.
Oh yeah.
Yep, going for that old excuse.
Okay. All right. Got the silver bullets over here. Now, I might hide those, you know. I don't have a lot of men. That's for sure. But he's only got about 100 more than me, so we should be all right. Now, I feel like I might need to move my front line over just so I can utilize my cannons to their best ability.
I didn't realise that you took any.
What, cannons?
Yep.
Because I've only said them about 400 times. Okay. All right. That's good. I feel good. I'm feeling good. You
Now-
feeling good?
Yeah, because Carl Franz is feeling good.
That's not
That's
Carl
not Carl
Franz.
Franz. I forgot you took
That
him
is Paul Cans.
Paul Cans, the
Paul
General of the
Cans.
Empire.
Yeah, Paul Cans, General of the Empire. Legendary General of the Empire. So here he is. We are already able to fire on him. What are we going to go for? We've got some longbeards here. That's going to be a nice target for us. Let's just fire against those straight away. Now, he's also brought some goblobbers. Cannons. I don't think cannons are great at taking out other artillery. That's already a big hit. Bang.
Big
Look
hit
at
with the
that.
fans there.
He's actually gone for some gyrocopters as well, which is interesting.
He does love the gyrocopters.
Now, what's the range on these guys? How far does he have to be away to be in range? There's not an amazing amount of range on those, I don't think. No, we're in range. We're in range. That's not good. All right. So that's gonna be quite difficult to deal with. So I'm gonna have to move these guys, which I think is their target, or they might just be going after my siege. No, they've gone after my Griffites. So thankfully, that means they're safe because they are very fast.
Are you okay with that? Is that your
I'm
best
okay
case
with
scenario?
that. Now the
Minimise loss.
Brimstone gun. This is actually the build that Darren took against me almost.
This dwarven build.
Yeah.
This is a balanced dwarven build, very balanced.
So I've got my general coming in to try and scare off their Brimstone guns here. They're looking actually not very strong on the infantry front.
Well, they've got that front row of Longbeards, which are good, but you do have the great swords to counter that.
Yeah. Greatswords are taking a lot of damage now, though, so we're gonna have to start moving them forward.
Are they?
Mm.
Oh, they're getting targeted by.
No, I can almost instantly take out these siege weapons because they're pretty much undefended.
That's probably your
general,
best shot.
however, looking a little bit dangerous there.
I did wonder what you were doing.
Yeah,
but you've done it now.
so they've gone quite strong on the range troops, probably just to counter the fact that I'm going to have a lot of danger in the air for them. But here come my Griffites. They're going to just wipe out that grudge thrower for me.
Phoenix of Radiation was in chat and he said, thanks for the compliments, CA. I assume that was on his computer, but also
On his
well
playing
played.
ability as
Yeah,
well,
on his
yeah.
playing ability
On his
as
playing
well.
ability.
Got to give credit where credit's due. You smashed wheels.
Bang. There he goes.
Played him like a fiddle.
That's the end of the siege weapons. Now we can start targeting these guys over here, actually. Going to send these guys right into the back of their Thunderers. And now we're going to quarter them off as well. And I think, do you know what? I reckon this is going to be cleaning up shop right here at the back because these units are so strong.
So you've just got to hope that your great swords can hold off.
That's basically it, yeah. Now
Hold off these Longbeards.
Now we're going to start our charges. Got to make sure you utilise those charges. Cannons are going to be firing on their ranged troops at the back, so I'm going to have to shoot after those because those are the only ones that have got some proper shots to take. These Griffins are pretty much destroying these guys at the back here. I'm going to start popping some of my heals in the middle.
Apparently, the guy on the left, that's got to be me. Looks like Nikolai Jorgensen. No idea who that is.
Who is Nikolai Jorgensen?
If it's one of your friends, that's not going to be a reference anyone gets.
I reckon it's actually...
It probably is someone like really famous. We don't know who it is. Look him up.
Production guys, can you look up Nikolai Jorgensen for us, please? Now they've actually got their Rangers coming in, and they don't know...
Oh my goodness.
Danish footballer. Interesting.
Do I look like him?
Other footballers are available, of course. Bang! Here come in those silver bullets who are going to start firing on their Rangers of Great Weapons. Now, I'm pretty sure in a one-to-one shot, they've also got the cannons firing on them as well, so they're going to take a lot of damage now. Going to start healing up.
So what's going on with the rest of it?
Right.
So you've got... Are these your silver bullets hiding in a tree?
Yeah.
So you're having a little fight.
So
with
now I'm
some
going to have to bring back my...
He's left his Rangers not really doing much. They're starting to rout.
Yeah, they're running away already. Now I can target the other Rangers. My other issue is that they've got some Quarrelers on the other left-hand side. So in come my Demigriffs to try and deal with those. I'm going to send my General after the Rangers on the other side. And the cannons are... They're pretty much... Yeah, they're not going to be able to fire on them very easily. So they're going to have to move right up onto that peak, which is a bit annoying.
The great swords are starting to rout, and they're about to get hit in the side. They're going to take a morale hit.
They are, but they're pretty much... They're a meat shield, right? They're not the most important thing at the moment. Now,
Very expensive meat shield.
I'm actually going to send in my my General to help out with that front line.
Is your wizard, are you dropping any spells anywhere?
I am. He's healing, basically.
Okay.
He's got one here, so I'm just going to pop that there. Get some health back. Now, that cannon is danger of firing on my own troops, so I need to be careful of that.
No, I think this is looking right for you.
I think I'm
my
looking
assessment.
fine and dandy, to be honest. These silver bullets are doing a good job.
They are. I feel like they probably could have got more involved.
So after the stream, we're going to have a after the battle. Sorry, we're going to have a comparison between you and Nikolai. Going to see just how similar you two are. Now these great cannons are going to start firing on their routing troops, and I'm actually going to move them away a bit before I do that because it's going to be quite dangerous. I can start moving my great swords over now because they have dealt with this unit on the right-hand flank. A little tip that James gave me, ignore runesmiths and just kill everyone else. So, here we go. We're going to target these longbeards now. Bang. In we come. Now, this is looking pretty heavy in my favour, I have to say.
It's looking good for you. It's looking good.
We've also got these demigriffs who can now move in on some of the other units. I'm going to have the silver bullets come over. We've got those quarrelers to deal with, so I'm just going to send one of those after him before he realises that they're available. And then the other ones are going to go straight into the back of that Master Engineer.
Your wizard is getting targeted by
He is, but he's
okay
out
of
of magic anyway. It's not a big deal.
Okay, nice.
I might actually use him as a meat shield and try and get my cannons to fire on their lord. I wonder if that will work.
Might work. You're on the brow of the hill, though.
Yeah. They've got a shot on him, I reckon. They can probably do a hit on him if that wizard can just last.
Is it just these 3 lords left?
Pretty much, yeah. Everyone else is either routed or has taken so much damage that they're pretty much useless. Well, if those cannons aren't going to shoot, I'll tell you who can, and that is my silver bullets. They're going to start firing on them now.
Wizard's routing. Wizard's gone. Oh, no. Your
Bang,
cannons
that
are
is a
firing.
lot of hits on the runesmith.
I'd be careful with your cannons.
Yeah, cannons now need to move because they're going to do a lot of damage to my own men. So that Master Engineer is pretty much dead. I'm going to go after Runesmith next because that is the next squishiest one. And then in comes my General to do a bit of damage as well. He's going to take a lot of damage as he's routing. Now we're getting a little bit of friendly fire, so I'm going to send my silver bullets after some of the routing units. And in come my Griffins to do even more damage to them. We've got cannons firing on the routers as well. My Jade Wizard has come back. He's going to drop another heal. And this is looking like just cleaning up shop, to be honest.
I think it is. Just killing these stubborn dwarven lords. Now, last time I played as the dwarves with Pix, he actually had a hidden cav unit. So you gotta ally with the vampire counts if you want to win. That's my top tip. Top tip of the day.
Oh, all right. This is pretty much
That's
waiting for this
done.
guy to die, isn't it? Let's get some nice shots and
done.
bang. That's it.
It's done.
GG.
Didn't need the nice shots. We've been doing them throughout.
Throughout.
It was like throughout and during combined to become throughout.
There we go. Empire. Very, very strong faction. Very difficult to deal with, I find.
Well
Let's
played.
have a look at
I
those.
don't like Empire. I'm not very strong with Empire.
Now, the big problem is that dwarves, very strong melee infantry. Where were they? 4 units of longbeards. I don't think that's going to cut it against a line of greatswords.
Also, you forced him to charge with your great cannon, which
Cannon
it probably worked.
As far as I'm aware, Great Cannon has the longest range in the game, and it does armor-piercing damage as well. So, like that, when you're going up against dwarves and you don't want them to sit back and shoot you with artillery, take a Great Cannon. Done.
Yep.
Your Lord's flying as well. He can go around the back, deal with any of the range units. Now, those Brimstone guns were pretty handy, but they got targeted by my Flying Lord as well.
Straight away. But
so,
thank you for the game, Viking.
thank you very, very much for the game, Viking. We enjoy playing against you.
Need to update that leaderboard.
Yep.
As well as the comparison.
Just saying. So let's have a look at this comparison. Are you ready? Here's Tom. Yeah, kind of. He looks a bit like Matty Vidra.
Now that was cut out very quickly.
That's a good job.
Was that? Did you cut that out?
Is that a PNG?
Live? It
It's
was
a PNG.
Okay,
It's a PNG.
okay,
That's
okay.
fine. All right,
I
chat.
mean, we're blonde.
Chat. If you think they look the same, give us a flame emoji. Anything else will count as a no.
I had to sink in my chair to fit in the camera. So it's like down here.
So let's find out who we're playing as
yeah.
next on the Wheel of Factions.
Chaos.
Chaos? You calling it chaos? Oh my goodness! Look at that! Wow, that was impressive.
I did call it. There wasn't stream lag.
Okay,
Just
here we
saying.
go. Here we go. You can't stream lag in real life, Tom.
Well, no, but people might say that. They'll be like, "Oh, the audio is different," blah blah blah, because our faces weren't in it.
That's true. That's
So
true.
before you diss me,
All right.
huh?
Yeah. Okay, so we are coming up against Akis the Greatest. Is that AK is the greatest, or is that just Akis the Greatest? What do you reckon?
Great question. I would say it is Akis the Greatest because he's given the T a capital T, on the.
Yeah.
And if he was going to be having a lowercase is,
that's
he'd
true.
have both
It would
of
be
them
the
lowercase.
only word without. There we. That's good detective work, to be honest.
Thank you.
So
He's also
Akis
put
the greatest.
but he has put a uppercase R as well, so he is a maverick.
So it could be Akis the G-Ratus.
because his caps aren't reliable.
That's fair. Okay. So we're coming up against Wood Elves. Now, Wood Elves, a lot of anti-large, a lot of they've got those tree builds which are quite dangerous. So you need to bring some.
The Wood Elves are actually a tough one to build. If you I feel like if you predict their build well, it's an easy win.
Yeah.
Or a reasonable win. I'm not going to say easy just in case you do predict it and lose.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of Forsaken. Now for my Lord, I like to go for Prince Sigval because he's a good duelist. He can take on other lords quite well, and he's also got an item called Auric Armor, which lets him replenish hit points as well.
That is a treat.
That is a very, very nice little thing to take.
Now I'm going to address chat briefly.
Yep.
Deathfront said, "What happened in the last match? You keep picking your army.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
We were Empire. Well, Wheels was Empire,
Mm-hmm.
and you were fighting against the Dwarves, and it was quite a quick battle actually, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was. Wheels had some cannons which forced the Dwarven push, and then they kind of got a bit lost amongst themselves, and it was a reasonable win.
Mm-hmm.
But we won, so it's 2-1 on the leaderboard, which hasn't been updated. We're too busy with the comparison with me and Nikolai, which apparently was an old picture, but maybe his hair
so
has
many
changed.
excuses.
Maybe he today is wearing a red shirt.
Maybe
it makes us look even more familiar.
All right.
Someone's calling for you to bring chariots.
To bring chariots. Yeah, could bring some chariots. I'm going to bring some halberds just to hopefully counter any cavalry that they bring.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll bring some chariots.
He is ready already.
I'll bring a. No, I'm not going to bring two. That's too much.
Oh,
I'm going to bring some Corby's chariots. I'm also going to bring some aspiring champions. Sorry, because they're very good.
Big Moose, I haven't played a game yet, but that's okay. I don't mind spectating.
What time are we on? Let's have a little look at your phone.
Well, that's manhandling.
So we've got about half an hour left. So do you want to do the last battle?
I can do.
Okay,
I'm not fussed.
Do you know what? I'm not going to bring that chariot.
I'm happy watching. I am just as entertained watching and taking the Michael out of view. Oh, yes.
Great.
I'll just leave now.
Yeah, I think that's
everyone.
for the best. I think that's for the best. Do you know what?
Guy didn't chuckle as much as I thought he would have.
I'm going to bin off the Forsaken, go with some Chaos Warriors, and then I'm also going to level those guys up. Shove some chevrons down. Okay. All right. This is a bit of a strange build, actually, that I've gone for, but I'm hoping that...
Interesting that you're going against your own build before a battle has begun. You're like, yeah.
Well, I'm trying something out, trying something different.
I'll wait and see once we're in.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Is Akis the greatest?
Is Akis ready? The G-Ratest.
The G-Ratest.
All right, here we go. Let's have a look at chat. Bring in the mutants. We got some mutants, that's for sure. Why is the R capitalized? We don't have that answer, unfortunately. You'll have to ask Akis the Greatest in the chat after he either wins or loses this battle.
He is unreliable with his caps.
So, the Big Moose is actually saying, "Are you sparing the world's blushes?" I think he's saying that he doesn't have confidence in your ability.
No, I think what he's saying there is that I'm too good.
So we're actually playing on the same map, which is a bit silly.
I did wonder.
Yeah,
Too
is
late.
this the same map?
Yep, definitely.
Well, I mean,
I'm looking at where you were fighting the battle.
I'm gonna be going for a slightly different tactic anyway. So it's gonna be the same map in a different format.
Have we got anything nice in here? Is this nice little
Nice
farming?
little hamlet.
There we go. This is the scene.
Yeah.
There we go. This
We've
is the
also got
waiting
one
screen.
in the trees here. This tree's like
There we go.
encroaching on territory.
What a beautiful scene.
Yeah, there's lots of nice things going on. Jess is taking a break. She's obviously had a bit too much of production and left Guy to do it himself. But E3's coming up. Jess will be leaving to do some stuff over there.
Now, Laurie has just said, looking at the time on his phone but wearing a watch, he picked up my phone.
Hey,
he manhandled
look, I haven't got a watch here.
I do though, and you
It would be even weirder if I went, let's have a little look at the time. That would
mean,
be
but
strange.
you've done it now, and you've got clammy hands. You're
Yeah,
getting all
well,
nervous about the game.
No, it's hot. Look at all the
I'm
lights.
not clammy,
Oh, I'm sorry.
and I haven't been fighting.
All right.
Clam
Well,
boy.
you wait till you're fighting, mate. Then you'll be clammy.
Shame
Sitting there on in your ivory tower, eh?
Just saying, shame Chaos don't have any clams that you could use in the fight.
Chaos clams. Is that a thing now? Guy didn't enjoy that one.
Guy didn't enjoy it, but I know that Grace will enjoy it.
Good.
She would have enjoyed it.
I don't think she would, to be honest. I think you're overselling yourself, if I'm honest. Must be a drawn-on watch. That's what Bloody Hound says. So, here we go. Here's my army. It's a strange one, but I think it might just be okay. We don't have to worry about siege weapons. So, obviously, there's always the issue that you might run into some cheeky kiting tactics.
Cheeky.
Might have a Glade Lord on a Forest Dragon, for example, stuff like that. So, I'm going to have a forward line of some halberds on the flanks and then Chaos Warriors in the centre. I've got some inspiring champions just behind the middle of my line, just to bulk them out a bit. Then I've got a Chaos Sorcerer on his mount. I've got 2 Exalted Heroes on Manticores, and then I've got Sigvald in the middle as well. So that's my setup at the moment. What do you think?
I do love that the beasts make eye contact.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that they follow the
creepy,
camera.
It's really
I
creepy.
like it. I think it's a nice touch, to be honest. All right, that's my front line, and then
People are really trying to
heroes.
debug this guy's name.
It's just R is capitalized because he's probably from Greece. That's interesting. Maybe he's Greek. Maybe. So the GR is an abbreviation of Greece. No. It'd be like the Greek greatest, the greatest Greek. You know. Who knows? Not me, that's for sure. All right. Let's move these guys over a little bit. Okay, all right. I'm feeling good. You feeling good? You feeling confident?
It's not my battle to win.
What? It's interesting. I thought maybe you'd be on my side. Let's have a little look at the numbers. He's outnumbering me at the moment.
I'm always the
So
neutral.
look at the chat as well. Good luck, have fun from Aki the Greatest. So he's got a Flying Lord, and I'm going to instantly send my Exalted Heroes after him. He's also got a couple of Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts, which are, I believe, is that the flame damage, or is that? Hold on, one sec. These guys have.
We're gonna have a battle in the skies here.
Fire
Are you
damage, I
charging?
think. Yeah, fire damage.
Are you charging in?
Well, I'm going after that Lord, but I'm worried about.
Yeah, he's
range fire as
baiting
well.
you in. He's baiting
Yeah.
you in.
I'm gonna have to. I think we're gonna win the melee battle, so we're gonna have to move this army over. I think.
This army is.
What is?
I think you'll be okay.
What is this army? Talk me through this army.
There's not much. I think you're gonna be alright with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm gonna do first? Whilst he's firing at me, I'm gonna shoot a fireball at that Glade Lord.
Are you going for it?
Yeah. Let's see if it hits.
Here he comes. He's moving.
Oh,
it.
he's moving. Oh, he's moving back again. Is he gonna hit him? No, he's dodged it. It's difficult to hit them when we're in the air, to be honest. If they're on the ground, it's almost unavoidable.
Guys
Okay, that's
making
fine.
noises
That's
now.
fine. We've got other spells in our up our sleeve, if you will. So this Glade Lord's pretty much trying to avoid our Exalted Heroes.
Taking a bit of range damage. How are you
Yeah,
feeling
so,
about that?
well, we're gonna let's send these Chaos Warriors after the Eternal Guard at the front. Then we're going to send one of the halberds there, and we're going to send the others around the corner. We do have some Wildwood Rangers who are quite difficult to come up against, so I need to be careful of those guys. Other halberds are going to come after against these.
Some even clash there.
Yeah, so these armor piercing is what I'm worried about now. So I'm actually going to go after this Glade Lord here now. Try and do some morale damage. And here they come. So archers are sending themselves after my Exalted Heroes. We're going to try another shot with my fireball, just see if I can do some damage.
There it goes.
So they've actually dropped a net on one of my heroes.
Missed.
But whilst they're focusing him, the other one can come around And here we go. Question here is, should I just go after their Spellslinger? I think I should. Right, let's get this guy out of here. He's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's not looking good, but he is taking some of the flak. Oh, their Lord has landed. Lord has landed.
The Lord has landed.
Stick-Blade Lord, yeah.
So now, I think here is our best opportunity to drop one of these. This might be a hit. Bang! Now that's how you drop a fireball. We're actually going to have to bring that Exalted Hero out. The other one is...
fireball?
Huh?
What fireball?
He went against the Spellslinger.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was looking in the wrong direction. I
Good
thought
job.
you were talking about your... No, I didn't see it.
All right.
I missed.
All right.
I'm confused.
Well, he went against the Spellslinger. Were you watching the Spellslinger?
No, I was just watching the fireball.
Oh, well, there you go then.
Did it go through him?
It smacked into him, sent him flying. Or her, rather. I'm going to have to take over these. The range units have really bugged me here because I'm making it very difficult for my Exalted Heroes to really do anything, to be honest.
Look at that.
That is a big old bit of damage from that fire spell there.
Didn't move.
That's what happens when you don't move.
Just standing in the fire, casual. How are you feeling so far? Probably
Not
midway.
feeling great, to be honest. It's looking like they've got the man advantage here because I'm just not breaking through these units. Sigval's,
I don't know. On this
Sigval's doing a job.
this right hand side, you've pretty much annihilated these Eternal Guards. They're about to flank. Some of these units are about to flank you a bit, but you've pretty much won that. You've got a unit standing there, some Chaos Warriors. You should probably get those back involved.
Yeah, these guys are going to try and come around.
A few of your units starting to rout, but it's
So
your units are winning against their.
Chaos Sorcerer now looking a little bit dangerous. He's going to just shoot Fireball. No, missed. Yeah. So he actually got targeted a little bit. Now his micro's been a little bad here actually because he's pretty much completely ignoring those units that he's got here. And I'm hoping that Sigvald can go straight after that Spellslinger. He's going to take a little bit of range damage, but I think that's going to be okay. Just going to try and stop him from casting anything else.
These war dancers are cutting through your Chaos
Yeah,
Warriors.
they're great units, to be honest. They're really good units. That's the end of that Spellslinger, I think.
Now your aspiring champions have pretty much killed these Wildwood Rangers.
Now they're
So
quite
you need to be
quick
pushing
as well,
through
so
now.
I might send them after the range units. Oh, he's going to send his Lord after me. I think that might just help me in the end. No, he's running off. He went for that charge. Now I'm really running out of infantry here.
Bloodhounds is disappointed you had no chariots. Do you wish you had chariots? Reflecting back,
I don't know how chariots would have helped me here. Maybe
did you take any cav?
I didn't know.
No cav on either side.
No.
Nobody took cav. Madness.
I don't think they would have helped me too much. I think maybe I should have gone for some even stronger infantry, to be honest. I don't think I had a strong enough infantry force to take on these guys. My Exalted Hero is actually rallied over here, so I'm going to try and bring him over.
The war dancers are moving round.
I think this might be the end of
I
it,
think
though,
they're
to be
going to
honest.
flank you in the back. Where are they going? Nobody knows.
These Wildwood Rangers, man, they're anti-large, they've got armor piercing, they're damage dealers. Difficult to deal with. I don't have anything to go up against them.
Where are they going?
What are you looking at?
The war dancers. They're just going on this weird mission. They're coming for your lord?
I have no idea what you're talking
Could be
about.
happening. Yep.
Oh, the Azrai Spears. Oh, that's nothing.
You've been netted.
I have been netted, but I'm just
And
going to attack their
they're
lord
on you.
anyway, to be honest. Alright, bring it on.
You're going to lose that
What are you
fight.
going to do about it? Bang.
Using your catchphrase there.
Yep, that's my catchphrase. Bang. Great catchphrase. This is not looking great, is it?
Nope. Thought you said you weren't scared of these war dancers. That
Oh, I'm not scared of the War Dancers.
beating
They're
your
a low
unit.
threat for Sigvald. Sigvald can take these guys on.
He is losing slightly.
Well, he's got no one else. If he had some backup, he might be alright. My infantry just have done no damage. Like, they've been pretty much annihilated. Sigvald's looking pretty tired.
Another unit routing.
He's lost
It's not
all
looking
of his
good.
allies. That's the end of it. It brings us to 2-2. Tough one. I don't think that was a good chaos build, I have to say. I think I spent my money in the wrong places.
Probably should have had some chariots. Would have
Well,
taken care.
You say that, but
With
they
the
had
ranged
a unit of
units.
spears on every ranged unit.
No, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they had their ranged units here, and then
Mhm.
directly behind them 2 units of spears. So
Yeah, you just didn't do great.
all I can hear is Jess fiddling with a microphone in the background. Ow! Oh God! You turn that down.
My face.
Jeez.
See, like everyone agrees you needed cav.
Yeah, probably should have taken Cav, but that's fine. Are you gonna play the next battle? You not feeling confident?
I'm fine.
That face
on,
didn't
come on,
look
come on.
confident. No. You right. Look, James always does this. Let's just start a new lobby. Start a new lobby. It's fine. Jess is like, oh, thank God. So, host a battle, CA versus the world. In all caps, if you want, yeah. And then no, wait, you got to put a password on, man. You madman. What's wrong with you? Lowercase.
All lowercase?
No. Oh my God. What's wrong?
That's proper casing.
Okay, I'm talking about the password. Lowercase CA. Yeah. There we go.
Calm down.
Host it. Get involved. We're back up.
Spin then.
I'm going to join as a spectator.
I've added 1 spectator allowed.
Thank you. There you are. Spectate. CA. Bang. We're in.
You said bang again.
I did say bang. I say bang a lot. Let's find out who you are playing as. So, we've had Chaos. We've had Empire. We've had Beastmen. We've had Greenskins. Who are you hoping for?
I'm hoping for vampire counts, but I think I'm going to get Bretonia.
Bretonia.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay, are you ready? Let's spin the Wheel of Factions.
Okay.
Dwarves.
Okay.
Okay. Come and join us. There's a slot open. We've got Bloody Hound joining us. Now, I think Bloody Hound's been talking in the chat a bit. Yes, he has. If you brought chariots, those ranged units wouldn't be a problem. So expect some ranged...
And some chariots.
And some chariots. Let's have a little look at the chat. We've got a lot of Seeker Bliats, because I think we've got someone from Russia who's joined us. Look at that, an international stream. It's good.
The wonder of the internet.
The wonders of the internet. What have we missed news today from Dominator? We had a lore talk. You can watch it as soon as the video's finished. Well, not as soon as, because it needs to like encode and stuff. But soon after the video is finished, you will be able to watch this back. We had a chat with Joey and with our lead campaign designer about some of the lore behind the Lizard Men, what you can expect from them on a sort of story basis, I guess you would say. So talk me through what you're going for. You've gone
Dwarves.
for a Rune Lord, is that right?
I've just got lots of dwarves in my army.
Are you going to tamper with what skills and stuff you've taken on them?
Of course.
Yeah.
Narrowed them down a bit. Because the thing is, a lot of people don't forget to do it, and you can save some valuable money.
Save a
You can
lot of
change your
money.
battle.
For example, I think a Necromancer goes from, what is it, like 1 grand to like 350 after you take out all the fluff. If you're just going for that that unit spawning. So you got Regiment Renown there. You've got
I've got a couple in there.
quite
yeah.
a tanky Lord as well. That's all I'll say on that. You're coming up against Gobbos. So what's your tactic for taking down Gobbos?
Kill them all. I don't know. I haven't been dwarves for ages. A long time.
So you've gone for runes, which means that you're going to have like a strong, small line that you can drop buffs on, right? So that they can just keep tanking it out. And I don't think Bloody Hounds are going to have many units that are going to be able to do much damage to you. They might take quite a lot of squigs for that armor piercing. They're quite cheap and they've got a lot of armor piercing, so they're going to do a lot of damage. Apart from that, what else do they go for? Maybe some monstrous units, maybe? Maybe you want some Slayers in there to deal with cavalry?
I thought about that.
I would recommend Slayers, because they're pretty much your only anti-cav unit.
I think I will. But I'm just trying to debate what I lose to gain that. I don't need that. Oh, that's annoying. 1 off.
You've got 1 coin off.
1 coin.
I reckon take some abilities off of your Lord, because he's not going to be
I've
the
only
most
got those
important
2.
thing. What have you got? Flash Bomb? Meh.
You need that. Always need that. I guess I could lose that. Get another unit of Slayers involved.
All right. Then you can actually... You've actually got space now for maybe a Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Do some damage. You could probably go for the Master one, actually, if you wanted to.
Nah, level up some Slayers.
Okay. You feeling confident?
No.
You don't really have much... I know you've got a decent amount of infantry, to be fair. I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be alright. I'm rooting for you.
I'm really
so
thinking.
locked in
I'm
decision,
so
aren't you?
thinking, yeah.
You're in analysis paralysis.
That was embarrassing for you.
How is that embarrassing? That's a fantastic bit of rhyming.
I might lose one of those.
Yeah?
Yep.
Bear in mind, I mean, we've got 15 minutes left, so this is our last battle. So you need to win this to win the stream.
I'm very aware of that. That's why I've got pressure.
So, Bloody Hound is readied up. We're just waiting on you now.
I know.
You hitting start battle? You going for it?
Yeah, I probably should
it.
use one of my pre-dwarf builds, but too late now.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Actually, I haven't got them saved on here.
Yeah. How often do you play dwarves?
See, Big Moose wanted vampire counts so I could get my bats on. If I was vampire counts, this game would be one
Vampire
already.
counts are amazing.
Because of the
I
bats.
don't think I've lost a battle on here as vampire counts. On here? I don't know. You'd have to check that. Oh, you've gone for the worst map imaginable.
This is default map that was on there. I forgot to change the map.
It's snow and rocks, though, so, I mean, dwarves are at home here. This is not Gobbo territory. This is Dwarven territory.
Very much so.
So you've got... one problem that you're going to have now is visibility.
I haven't got much ranged.
Yeah, but you're not going to know where they're coming from. They're going to swarm, right?
That's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You reckon?
I'll form a diamond formation.
Diamond
Just
formation.
hide.
Let's have a little look at the numbers, if we can. I think we're still waiting to load in.
We are.
So, I mean, it's quite a pretty map. It's just very difficult to play on. I find this is like testing as a general. So you've got rocky terrain, you've got trees all over the place, so you can barely see what's going on.
Yeah,
And-
this is a tough old map.
And you've got to deal with the fact that you guys are probably a bit nippy.
Yeah, a bit
a
cold.
bit chilly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for you to deal with. We're still waiting for our opponent to load in. Please upgrade your PCs, buy expensive rigs, and play Total War games on them. Here's a nice shot. I'm just gonna turn the camera off so that we can get some nice visions.
Nice visions.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
This is the kind of thing you would have a vision of. It's like I was dreaming, and I saw the snow and the trees, and then
Sure.
then there was a dragon or something. I don't know.
Here we
When
go.
was the last time you had a
You can
vision?
stop talking now.
Okay,
We're
good. Let's have a little look at the armies then. So I already know what their tactic is straight away. Now you've got. I think you've actually got quite a lot of armor piercing because you've got those great weapons. I'm not sure if that's really a big deal for you because you are going up against
Gobbos.
expendable units. Basically, they're not going to be heavily armored. I'm not sure that was a big, good decision. Those things. I'm not sure that was.
What decisions?
Yeah, I'm not
I've
sure
heard
they're
of them,
making
yeah.
good ones. If I'm perfectly honest.
You think I haven't made good decisions?
No.
That's okay. I can turn it around.
You have got the Slayers though, and Slayers are going to be useful. Now, what are you expecting from that build? What are you expecting to come
Goblins.
up against? What kind of goblins?
All of the goblins.
All of the goblins.
Mhm.
It's not a big force, so you've
That's
got
something.
You've got
What is-
943. They've got 1300-ish.
Okay, I can jam with that.
Now I'm expecting. So you are obviously outmanned, outnumbered rather, but not outmanned. I don't think they're not going to have any big hitters in there. Maybe some monstrous units, perhaps. Are you worried about those? You've got your Slayers.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
You'll be
Oh my
okay.
goodness.
What's the tactic with the gyro bomber? What are you going to do with these guys?
Bomb people.
Well, I know you're going to bomb people. You're bad at this, Tom.
What do you mean? You
You
asked me a
you've just
question,
got-
I answered
You've
it.
got no banter. That's the problem.
Nah.
So
it's just 'cause-
gyro bombers instantly have got a little target there in those nasty skulkers, and they're going to take a lot of damage because they have got literally no armor on them.
Got some squigs getting involved.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's the
okay,
squigs?
okay. I see what's going on here.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Well, they've gone
No,
for
where's the rest of the, where
gone
are
for a
they?
flank, you know.
Oh, I see you.
So what are you sending those gyro bombs after?
Well, I can just bomb those guys on the side.
Bang.
That's quite handy. That
Yeah.
was a good spawn decision by me. Planned that. So I'm going to get flanked on this lap. Probably, I assume, from everywhere. Yeah, here
Yeah.
we go. That's okay, though.
That's fine. That's fine.
Got some more sneaky infantry.
So you've got Nazi Skulkers there on your left. They're armor piercing, so they're going to be quite difficult. They have got the poor leadership, and they've got none of their army with them. So maybe it's worth going straight after them. You've got Squigs coming up on your right-hand flank, and then you've got those slow, monstrous units, the Ragnarok Queen,
So
and a giant coming down the middle. For a Lord, he's gone for Skarsnik. He's also got an Orc Shaman. You've got some Night Goblins in the middle as well. They also have Armor Sundering, which is going to slowly reduce your armor abilities. Now, those Slayers, you're sending them straight after the Giant, I imagine, and
yeah,
after the
it's getting straight
Ragnarok Queen.
involved. Yeah, yeah.
They're going to take a lot of range damage now, but they have got that Whirling Axes, which acts as a shield against them, which is going to be good.
Also, it's more of just like kind of distract those guys.
So those Spider Hatchlings are just spawned just to stop your Slayer charge, and now these Squigs are going to come in, and they're going to be quite deadly. You're going up against 90 Skulls. I'm not sure this was a great decision here. Those Slayers might be in trouble. They're losing decisively because they've got a lot to deal with on their own.
They're a distraction. They are...
That's a 2,000 coin distraction, though. That's a lot of money that you're losing there.
It's okay. I
Are
like
you going to pull them out, or are you just going to leave them there?
No.
They've done barely any damage. I mean, these guys on the left are pretty much dead. I think that's a poor choice. You've got Grumbling Guard going after these nasty Skulkers. The Ragnarok Queen is actually going to go after them as well, I think. You're going to shoot some blasting charges on her?
On who?
On the Ragnarok Queen.
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Here we go. Once again, those Grumbling Guard. You're getting pulled apart here. You know, you're supposed to have this strong centre. You're getting pulled out onto various flanks, and I don't think that's going to be very helpful for you. Lot of explosions on the Queen there. Couple of them dropping just over your men as well, but in come these Spider Hatchlings. Your Slayers are here. They've just come back. The Spider Hatchling's pretty much dead now. They're not going to be doing too much damage to you. Your front line's a little bit messy. In comes some more Squigs, who are looking a little bit tattered. Now those Gyro Bombers, do you want to send those after? Maybe the Orc Shaman might be a good target for them. If you were to send them around here, stop their magic capabilities. What are your options at the moment? Those Squigs are looking pretty dead. Grumbling Guard are doing their best, but they're a little bit outnumbered here. They are winning though. Miners still got blasting charges to throw, but they're actually going to come up against the Ragnarok Queen, which is interesting.
Unless they pull out in time.
I mean, those Squigs are pretty much dealt with. Now you've got some Iron Breakers coming over to the left. Grombrindle is standing there doing nothing. You need to get him involved.
He shall.
That giant is...
Go straight for Skarsnik.
Yeah, a giant is taking a lot of damage from those rangers with great weapons. That's going to... Yeah, he's pretty much routed now. He's going to be dropping pretty soon. Skarsnik now coming up against Grombrindle, and that's not going to be a good combat for him.
Skarsnik was not useful.
No, that was not useful at all.
Well, it was good
There
for
goes
him.
that giant. You've done a bit of friendly fire on those Grumbling Guard. You've got Spider Hatchlings and the Ragnarok Queen there going up against Ironbreakers, and then about 2 Slayers. You've got 2 Slayers coming up against the Queen.
They came in.
And they're just standing there as well. I'd just like to point out, they're not actually attacking the Queen.
Oh, really?
They're just standing there looking very happy with
I
themselves.
charged them on the Queen. I guess they got bored. They're like,
So,
nah.
Gyro Bomber still being pretty useful. He's actually run out of ammo, I think, isn't he? So he's going to come up against those
he's going to get in melee.
Is that a good combat for him against the Squig Herds?
He's a write-off anyway. Just distract them.
So at the moment, I mean, the balance power is not in your favour, and I think the problem is you're running out of men. I'm not sure if you've prioritised your combats very well. That's what I'd be worried of. You want to get those rangers firing in, but they've run out of ammo, unfortunately, and in come a Squig Herd to deal with them as well. Now comes over the Ragnarok. She's actually running away, which is interesting. She's going to come after your Runesmith.
That's the best case scenario.
You reckon?
Yeah.
That's doing a lot of damage. especially to the morale. Now those Iron Breakers are just standing still. You might want to get them involved. These Grumbling Guard are out here on their own. They're going to take a squig charge in the back.
Again.
Once again, that's a lot of money you've wasted. I think you're just running out of men here. I think you've actually got some miners that have rallied at the back there. Just over here. They can probably do something for you. Apart from that, I think it's picking your targets now. I would ignore that Ragnarok Queen for now. You've got to kill off those weaker units. This is a losing battle.
Now, let's go over to this battle. That's probably a good idea.
You've got your nasty Skulkers over here that are doing so much damage with that armor piercing, that armor sundering. In come another set of nasty Skulkers. These Longbeards are toast. As far as your Gyro Bomber is concerned, once again, not a good combat for them. That Shaman is completely untouched. Grombrindle's running after him, I imagine.
Always.
There's a lot of blasting charges he just took to the face as well. And now he's got 2 heroes coming after him. Look at him run. He doesn't want anything to do with this. He's actually quite quick. It's going to be difficult to catch up with. You can just see those dwarves huffing and puffing.
They're getting tired.
Oh! He almost got a kick in there. He's actually taking them away. Alright. I don't think you've got enough here. I mean, what's your plan now? Hope that Grombindle does the business?
Yeah, hope that something goes well.
Those squigs have been a big problem to deal with. In come the nasty Skulkers now with that armor piercing. This is tough. Rusty arrows are going to be dropping that poison attack, and they're sundering your armor as well. Skarsnik is on pretty low health. Maybe you need to target him.
Where is he?
He is...
I see him, I see him.
Yeah,
I
just
see
over
him.
here.
I haven't got anything to target him with is the main issue.
Well, I mean, if you had those Slayers left, then you'd have a bit of pace. But you completely wasted those guys. I can't say I'm impressed, Tom. Let's have a little look at the chat. Tom is in deep focus mode. He's so
really
confident, I like it, he doesn't let anything phase him. Is that true?
Yeah, I never give up until that last minute.
Oh, you never should. You never should. Especially the dwarves. Those hero
Great.
characters are so good.
I'm glad that the Ironbreakers have got Unbreakable on, but are running away anyway. That is a treat.
Yeah. Grombrindle has no fear, though.
Grombrindle never has fear. He won't die. Grombrindle, I feel, resembles myself. He's not going to give up. He's going to stand there and fight to the death.
You've got a couple of units that are just starting to rally at the back now.
I mean,
these guys, yeah, they might
it's
be
not
gone.
looking good. Let's put it that way.
You've got this unit here,
They're getting back in.
and then you've got your Lord, and that's it.
It's basically the Lord against the Ragnarok Queen.
I don't think that's a good target, to be honest. She's going to take ages to kill. Send him after some of the weaker units.
They're on the...
He's not even bothering to send
Oh no,
Skarsnik in.
Grombrindle has given up.
Oh, Grombrindle's done.
That's it.
That was bad, Tom.
I know it was.
That was poor.
I haven't fought for a while, alright?
That is
Calm
poor.
down.
You need to get back on the practice, I think.
I do.
Whereas I've been improving, you've been getting worse. Basically, I'm ashamed of you. That's what I'm saying.
Thanks.
Let's have a look at the stats. So, alright, we've
I
got
accidentally closed it.
your Slayer's got 80 kills and 41 kills. Your Gyro Bomber was, I think that was a bit of a waste of money. Only 31 kills. I mean, those Rangers were actually, they might not have big kills, but they did a lot of damage to that giant.
They did. One of those kills was the giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, your Longbeards were okay. Those Grumbling Guard, I think, should have been in your centre. You sent them off on the flank, and they couldn't do anything. They were taking on those nasty Skulkers, but that wasn't your main issue. Also, those blasting charges were pretty handy against the Ragnarok, but it just
Poor
wasn't
effort.
enough.
I'm a bit rusty.
You've got to keep it together, especially with a Runesmith as a Lord who is going to be buffing. You've got to keep people together. So, GG, well done, Bloody Hounds. Congratulations on your win.
I'm glad Bloody Hounds won.
He's a good player. He's a
I
good
like
player.
Bloody Hounds. Been active in chat today.
He has.
Got a lot of time for him.
So,
Yeah.
I think that is literally 5 o'clock. That is the end of our stream.
Timed it perfectly.
Timed it
Some could
perfectly.
say it was planned.
Let's find out who we would have played
Why?
had we played another game, just for a laugh.
Is that funny?
We would have gone up against Vampire Counts. Look at that. I told you it was worth it. That's what you could have had.
Just rubbing it in now.
Yeah, pretty much. I couldn't have spun that better. That was amazing. Thank you very much for joining us. We will see you next time on Total War Live. I think Tom's not invited again. He needs to go do some practice. Then you can come back.
Sorry that I do real work.
To be fair, you've got the cinematic angles down. They're perfect. It's everything else you need to improve on.
Thanks.
Thank you very much for joining us. We've been C.A. Whelan and Tomahawk. Official names.
Sure.
We'll see you next week. See you soon. And remember, see you soon.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.